Your life will not change overnight. It will not change with a wish, a dream, or a half-hearted attempt. It will change with habits. It will change when you commit to discipline, embrace failure, surround yourself with the right people, keep learning, take responsibility, and refuse to let fear win. So I'll ask you, what are you going to do today? What habits will you start building today? Because your future isn't waiting for you, it's being built right now. Make it count. Most people wait for motivation to strike before they take action. They sit around hoping for that spark of inspiration to push them forward. But let me tell you something, motivation is a liar. It's here one moment and gone the next. It makes you feel unstoppable today, then abandons you tomorrow. And if you build your life around motivation, you'll never achieve anything lasting. The people who succeed in this world, who truly rise above, don't rely on motivation, they rely on discipline. Discipline is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's waking up early when you'd rather sleep in. It's going to the gym when you don't feel like it. It's working on your goals even when no one is clapping for you. Discipline is doing the hard things, the boring things, the things that don't feel good in the moment, but will take you exactly where you want to go. Think about it. The greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most brilliant minds in history, they weren't always motivated, but they were always disciplined. They built routines, stuck to them, and showed up every single day, whether they felt like it or not, and that's why they won. You want real success? Forget motivation. Build discipline. Because motivation is like a spark. It burns out fast. But discipline, that's the fire that keeps you going when everything else fades. Failure. The word alone makes most people uncomfortable. It's something we're taught to fear, to avoid at all costs. Society tells us that failure means you weren't good enough, that you should be ashamed, that it's proof you should give up. But let me tell you the truth. Failure is the price of success. You don't succeed in life because you never fail. You succeed because you learn how to use failure as a tool, as a teacher, as a stepping stone towards something greater. The people who go the furthest in life aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who fail, learn, adjust, and try again. Every champion, every billionaire, every great mind, they have failed more times than most people have even tried. They weren't afraid to fall because they knew that every mistake, every setback, every loss was shaping them into someone stronger, smarter, and more resilient. So what's stopping you? Is it the fear of looking foolish, the fear of judgment, the fear of not being perfect on the first try? Forget all of that. The only real failure is refusing to try. The only real failure is giving up before you give yourself a chance to grow. If you never fail, it means you're not pushing yourself hard enough. You're playing it safe, you're staying in your comfort zone, and nothing great ever happens there. Next time you fail, don't break down, break through. Take the lesson, apply it, and keep moving forward, because failure isn't the end. It's just the beginning of your greatest success story. Look around you. The people in your life right now, the ones you talk to, spend time with, and listen to, are shaping your future. Whether you realize it or not, their habits, their mindset, their energy, it's all rubbing off on you. And that can either push you forward or hold you back. If you surround yourself with lazy, negative, and unmotivated people, guess what? Over time, you'll start thinking like them, acting like them, living like them, not because you want to, but because that's the environment you're in. But if you surround yourself with people who are driven, disciplined, and focused, something changes. You start to level up, you start thinking bigger, working harder, and believing in your own potential. Success isn't just about what you do, it's about who you do it with. You need to be around people who challenge you, who push you, who refuse to let you settle for mediocrity. People who make you uncomfortable in the best way possible, because they inspire you to be better. And if you don't have those people in your life right now, find them. Listen to great minds, read books, watch powerful speeches. Put yourself in the presence of greatness, even if it's from a distance. Because at the end of the day, your circle is either building you or breaking you. Choose wisely, because the wrong people will cost you your future, but the right ones, they will change your life forever. The moment you think you know everything, you've already lost. The world is moving forward every single day, evolving, changing, and if you're not learning, you're falling behind. The most dangerous mindset you can have is thinking that you've reached your peak, that there's nothing more to improve, nothing more to understand. That kind of thinking will keep you stuck while others pass you by. The most successful people in the world, the ones who truly achieve greatness, have one thing in common. They never stop learning. They read, they study, they ask questions, they seek out new knowledge every single day because they understand that knowledge isn't just power, it's freedom. The more you learn, the more doors open for you. The more you grow, the more opportunities come your way. But let's be real, most people don't do this. Most people stop learning the moment they leave school. They think education ends with a diploma, but that's not education. That's memorization. Real education is what you do when no one is forcing you. It's what you seek out when there's no test, no grade, no deadline, just your hunger to grow. So ask yourself, are you learning every day? Are you expanding your mind? Because if you're not, someone else is. And one day, that person will be the one leading, succeeding, and making an impact while you're wondering what happened. Commit to lifelong learning and you'll never stop leveling up. Everything in your life, your success, your failures, your happiness, your struggles, comes down to one thing: responsibility. The moment you take full ownership of your life, everything changes. No more blaming others, no more making excuses, no more waiting for someone to come and save you, because the truth is, no one is coming. If you want a better life, it's on you to create it. Most people spend their lives pointing fingers. They blame their parents, their boss, their past, the economy, bad luck, anything but themselves. But here's the hard truth: as long as you keep blaming something or someone else, you're giving away your power. You're saying, I can't change because it's not my fault. But the second you decide to own everything, your choices, your mistakes, your results, you take back control. Is it fair? Maybe not. Maybe you've been dealt a tough hand. Maybe life hasn't been kind, but guess what? It's still your responsibility, because no one else is going to fix it for you. You have to rise above. You have to make the decision that no matter what happens, you will take control of your own future. Stop waiting. Stop complaining. Own your life, because the second you do, you become unstoppable. No more excuses, no more limitations, just a clear path forward, built by you, powered by you, and controlled by you. Fear is the most powerful force that controls people's lives. It whispers in your ear, telling you that you're not good enough, not ready, not capable. And the worst part, most people listen. They let fear dictate their choices, their actions, and ultimately their future. But here's what you need to understand. Fear is a liar. It only has power if you believe it. The people who succeed in life aren't the ones who never feel fear. They're the ones who feel it and move forward anyway. Fear will try to keep you comfortable, to keep you small, to make sure you never take risk. It will tell you to stay where it's safe, where you won't fail, where you won't be judged. But let me ask you, how many dreams have died in the name of safety? How many people never reached their full potential because they were too afraid to step outside of what they knew? Fear is an illusion. It only exists in your mind. The moment you push past it, you realize there was never anything to be afraid of in the first place. The things you're scared to do, whether it's starting that business, chasing that dream, or stepping into the unknown, those are the things that will change your life the most. So don't let fear win. Feel it, acknowledge it, but never obey it. Because everything you want, everything you're capable of, is waiting for you on the other side of fear.